Hi everyone, it's Jenny with Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. Always here on YouTube and Instagram at Joey143Jenny. And then you can always find us on Facebook at Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. We hope you'll come over there and see what's going on down over at our little house. All right, so today I am in the craft room this morning. I wanted to do some cards, some playing cards, some, alter them. And so I picked out some. There's a couple of things I've been wanting to play with. I wanted to play with some high school photo or, pictures, particularly ones with glasses. I just love them. So I'm looking to see. Yeah, they're on different lines. I don't know why. I just love them. Probably because I've worn glasses nearly my whole life. For sure since I was probably third grade, fourth grade, something like that. Anyways, I just love them. I love the cat eyes. I wore cat eyes for quite a while. I just recently changed to a different frame, but kept the cat eyes for my sunglasses. I love them. I always have. Okay, so anyways, so I got out my playing cards. I got a few papery things. Yesterday after my video, I took pieces of that faux leather or whatever you call it, and I put a little bit of let me move my coffee here for a second. Let me grab it. I put a little bit of Nuvo drops on some of the hills. When you wrinkle it, you get the hills and valleys. So I put a little bit on there. And then I also, I went around some of the petals. So I might use some of this. I'm kind of trying to figure out, different ways to use the scraps of that. I put the Nuvo back. I do have my coffee with me. The allergies, so my throat keeps, I keep getting little coughs. So excuse me when I take a little sip. Right. Also, I think I mentioned that I'm on different Facebook groups, and oftentimes they will give free digitals, and this is one of them, and I thought that they were really pretty, so I may use some of these today. I can't, and I'm really sorry, I cannot remember which group I got this from. I just don't know. I just have it in my freebie stuff, so I may use that. And then I got out a bunch of my other stuff that I wanted to use. I thought maybe we would use some of these faux rice paper things that I've made. I wanted to use maybe some of the different, ruffles, pleats. I might use some of those. I might use some flowers, tickets. And then I may use, instead of the pleats as a little tab, I may use some of my little tabs like this that are whale tail punches. I don't have a whale tail tab punch, but when I go to retreats, a couple of the ladies there have it, so I take advantage of it and I just punch the whole time I'm there. I also purchase purchase these on Etsy at different places. One of them has all the Edith Holden, which I absolutely love. One of them does all vintage feed sack. And so you can just search. There's different people that have those, and they're all different sizes. So you can purchase them like these. These I purchase already punched. So they come just like this in a packet, I think, of 25. And these actually come in a digital, so you can print them as often as you want. And this particular one comes in 3 sizes, so you get a full page of all of the different feed sack fabrics, and then you get them in different sizes. So I really like that one because it goes with a lot of the things that I do. So okay, so I'll probably use, maybe we'll see. I don't know how many of these we're going to get done. I pulled out 5. Then I thought I would also try to use these that we did in yesterday's video, and then I have some scrap paper. It's getting kind of bent. All right, and then a little bit of, I found a receipt, and then I thought this would be fun to put over in one too. So let's get started. So I'm going to probably decorate a little bit on both sides. Oh, and another thing I might use, of course, we may stamp. We'll see. But I might use my pickle jar that has all of my scraps in it. So I like to pull out ditties out of there if I can. I'm dwindling it down. It was so packed it was overflowing, but I'm dwindling it down. I'm determined to use it, and I keep putting more in it. So when I was doing my envelope journals, I put a bunch of stuff in there. Okay, let's get started. This one I think I'm going to completely redo. I'm not super it's a pretty painting, but I'm not super attached to it. So I think I'm going to completely redo this one. And how do I want to redo that? Let's put a piece of flat paper first. These are just some scraps I have. So we could just kind of collage this quickly. I say quickly, we'll see how quickly it is. That's Christmas, which would not be bad. This one would be good, but it's for a baby, and I don't have any baby anything coming up anytime soon. Let's see if that would... Oh, it's the same thing. Not quite. Well, why don't we just see if there's any just paper. We could put some writing, a writing piece on that. Okay. And then we can put this at the bottom. All right, let's do it. Ooh, that one's even prettier. Let's do this side then. And I think I'm going to use the art glitter glue today on that because, you know, it's a little bit slick and a little bit thick. And so we'll see how this does. Sometimes I like to leave the picture or the decorated side exposed, and sometimes I like to leave the number on the back exposed, but we may do a little bit on both. But whatever I do like to leave some room for journaling on either one. So then we'll just tuck this in a journal. Excuse me. Oh, can I get that all the way to the bottom there? Anyways, I hope everybody's having a good day. It is Saturday here. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry about that. It's Saturday here, and I got up and I was reading some books. Well, when I say reading, I mean checking out. What I did was I checked out some books at the library, and they're crafting books and lettering books and things like that. So this morning, I got up kind of early before Joey did, and pardon me, and I just laid on the couch and had some coffee and, you know, just looked over those books, which was super fun and very inspirational. I want to show you, I forgot to do that before I came into my studio, but maybe I'll do that tomorrow or Monday. There's a really neat lettering method that I was looking at this book. Okay. I think I'll clear up once I start talking. Now there's a couple of ways to do this around a card if you don't get it exactly right, and I'm going to wait until this dries to see if that leather, so to speak, paper will work with the way to trim. We'll see what happens, but we can trim that down even better here in a little bit. Okay. I like it. I like how it looks. I think it's super cute. You could put a word or something there. Do I have a word? Do I have a word? I have stamps. And I have, move that. And I have stamped out some too big. Stamped out some little words. Even that would be cute. These are from, I stamped out some Kathy Holden. But that would take up a lot of that writing space. This one might be good. But I kind of feel like it needs something up there. Maybe we'll put one of those tabs. Let's put that down. And I'm just going to use my Boohoo glue because the fabric is very, very thin, and I think it will mash nicely in the fibers. So I think it will stick pretty good, but we'll see, especially on here. We'll see what happens. It feels like it's going to grip nicely. Yeah. Okay, then I'm gonna just try it. I have an old emery board that I use for everything. I use it for crafting. When I'm redoing furniture and I'm distressing furniture, I'll use an emery board like this that I just get at, like Sally's or whatever. It's a very coarse, and I use it to get into little areas to distress. But you can just go around here, and you can also use a sanding block. But this will help you to get, a very nice and close edging on it. It just comes right off. Now I have learned both in this and in doing furniture that going at an angle makes a bigger difference, getting that off. It's still wet. Some of it's dry. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. All right. Hold on a second. Okay, drop that in the floor, and I might not have even been holding it to where you could see what I was doing. Sorry about that. Now you could use even a little sanding block. They have those little sanding blocks. Those work really well too. I just have this in here. This goes much quicker than what it's going now if it's not wet. So I think we'll let that dry a little bit longer. But it does give a nice edge. And then it even makes it for a great edge when you want to ink it. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. So let's put one of these on. This one's pretty. Kind of blends in a little bit though. Like it's a little samey looking. Ooh, that's big. I don't know about that one. Possible. What's in here? Oh, these are, okay, so this is what happens. So they come, and then sometimes what I'll do is I'll just cut the square out. That's pretty. Let's do that one. So I'll just cut the square out, and then put it in my little thing here. And then I'll cut it out when it gets closer to time, like right now. So basically, I just go around it. Now, it would seem that you could fold it in half like you're going to anyways, and it'd be symmetric, and then you just cut one. But it doesn't seem to always work for me. So I go ahead, sometimes I'll do it. Let's try it. It doesn't always come out symmetric for me. I'm not sure if it's the cutting or the printing. Yeah, so you have to almost be exact for it too, and I'm rarely exact. Okay. And I'm just going to make one little slit here. Go around it in a curve. I'm taking longer than it normally takes, and that's only because I'm holding it a little further away than I normally would to see with these old eyes, so so that you can see what I'm doing. But if you were able to see what was going on yourself, you know, if you were cutting it, probably wouldn't take as long. But we did it. All right, so there's that. And I think what I'm going to do is I am going to ink that a little bit. Excuse the reach. I'm all over the place. I've got stuff everywhere here. But I have a lot out because I wanted to try to use a lot of things. And the ink also helps with imperfection of cutting. Alrighty. Oh, there you go. So my hands are still hurting today. Not as bad as yesterday for sure. I don't know that I have any better of a grip on things. So I'm going to take today off from hand stitching. Probably will try it again tomorrow and see what goes, you know, what happens. Little paper towel. Okay, that's cute. And then I think what I'd like to do is put a little bit of writing space on the back too. Let's see. That's kind of thin, so I think I'll just kind of do a little shading like that on it. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, they're fun. You know, if you're like, oh, I haven't played with such and such in a long time, like just different things, you know, this is a way that you can play with a lot of little things at the same, you know, at the same time. A little writing space there. It'd be fun to tuck into any journal. So whereas the other one probably would have needed to be in something, I don't know, vacationing or nautical or something like that, because it had the ship on it. Now that we've covered it, I can really use it in any journal. So we'll take care of that. We'll shave that off here in a little bit when it dries. Cute. I like it. All right, there's one. All right, I want to do one with the, maybe this one. I want to do one with one of these high school ones. And I think this is a sweet one here. They're all sweet. We look back at high school. Of course, this was a little bit before my time. Not a whole lot, but about 10 years. Well, no, this was about, let's see. This would have been 30 years before my graduation, probably. This was in the early 50s. But, you know how you think, oh, my senior picture, it's like the best of all, you know, so happy. Well, I think these might be junior pictures because I think the seniors in this particular yearbook had their caps on. But, you know, you're so excited. You're starting your life and becoming an adult and all of that. You look back and you think, oh, if I could only go back now and just, you know, tell myself, don't worry about stuff so much, you know. Enjoy life. Let's put this down first. Enjoy life. Worry comes on, I mean, you know, trouble comes on its own without you having to worry trouble in. You know, there's that verse that says, don't worry about tomorrow, today. Tomorrow will have its worries enough. Just think about today. Be in today. Enjoy today. I love the word joy, so, you know, I think about things that bring you joy, and then, you know, with that comes things that rob your joy, so don't let it happen. Sometimes we let it happen, other times we don't have any say in the matter, but I know I'm guilty of it. I can be a hand wringer sometimes, you know, where I can be concerned about things that aren't necessary. You know, I just don't even need to. For one, you don't even, half the time, you don't even know if it's going to happen, whatever you're concerned about. Some deep thought for you on a craft day. Thinking about our younger selves. I probably should bring, I've got a sanding block in our utility closet. Probably should bring one in here. They've gotten kind of expensive. They used to only be like $1 or something. Of course, this has been, you know, years back when I had a store and I was redoing furniture a lot. But now when I just redo for myself and I've gone to get them, they're like $5. To me, that's like, that seems like a lot for, you know, what I'm going to use it for. So these little emery boards work fine for what my purpose is. Although I could use a new emery board, it looks like. I think I've just about done this one in. Okay. She's going to be cute on there. Let's put a flower with her. let's put a flower with her. Let's see. What is this, out of a magazine? Yeah, it's out of, actually it's out of a sewing book. I think that's going to be really sweet. You know what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to round off the corners. I think it'll be a little bit more finished looking. Let's see. Yeah, I think it'll be cute. Okay. I'm not gonna need, yeah, I'm not gonna need the whole flower, but I can't remember where it's gonna need to be, yikes, where it's gonna need to be cut off. Hopefully I'm gonna glue over where I just dropped it. So I don't know what we're gonna do today. We're kind of having a lazy morning. Joey made a big breakfast. And we might go into town and go, there's a bookstore. And at some point, I want to say Christmas even, Joey got a gift card or gift certificate. This is a small enough store. It's not even a, you know, a gift card. It's a gift certificate on paper even. And it's a used bookstore, so that's fun, I think. So we may go into town and go to that. And I love to look there for, you know, vintage garden or bird or you know, just interesting things. I have enough tear out books, but I don't know if I could ever have enough garden and bird books. So we may do that. I don't know what kind of book he's going to be looking for. He likes all kinds of subjects. He's a student of everything, so he loves to read and research. And oh, both of those are pretty ladies. It's fun though when you have a gift certificate, because then you know you don't have to necessarily have a budget except for what the card is, you know. Okay, well, how about a little bit of lace or something? She's cute. Let's see. I'm always spying a little bit of this right here. Wow, that's a long piece. But that'll be cute. Okay, I need to take a little sip of my coffee. My throat's getting a little dry. Okay, thank you. All right. This one I think is the same on both sides, so I don't think it matters which direction you go. I think it makes sense here because there's not a lot going on over here. But I think it looks better over here. I think I'll go over here. She is so cute. She is so cute. I wonder if I need this Fabri-Tac. Let's see if it's all gooed up. No, it's doing good. Okay, let's just put one little strip here. Maybe 2 strips. Okay. Let's see. Her name is Gail Cowart. I'm not sure what school this is. I don't remember what book this came out of. High school book it came out of, or where I got it, or anything like that. But she's super cute. Okay, I forgot to edge. That's all right. I can do it now. No worries. And then I think I'm going to leave this. I don't know if you can see it, but it's about the same era. Maybe the 60s. 70s? But I think it's neat. So this one really doesn't have any writing space except maybe there or there. It's just decor, but I think I'm going to leave it. I would like something up here, though. I think. Maybe a ticket. Maybe a ticket as a little tab. Wonder if this one will crack. If I am so sorry. Excuse me for all that. Bone folder. And a ruler. Let's just score it a little bit here. Hopefully it won't crack as badly. There we go. I'm gonna break. It might break. How about if we use some of that tape we made yesterday? Let's see. Let's use one of these. And we'll just put it right over the top. Oh, that's going to work. Okay. I think I'm going to cut it down a little bit, though. It's very crooked. Better, but I think she is just adorable. Can't help it. She is so cute. Let's put it on there. All right, so what else is going on? Tomorrow's Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all the fathers and father figures that have made impacts in children's lives. I know my own father did. Even though my father has been gone for a while now, you know, he still impacts my life. Cute. Cute. Okay, no writing space, so it goes against my normal, but it is cute. And the only other thing I was thinking about is putting like like tracing paper or deli paper over it where you can see through it, but you can still write on it. I've done that before, so that might be an option. All right, we got to pick up the speed. Okay, this one I think can probably pretty much be a writing space. So I'm just gonna tear that down a little bit. This is coffee dyed stationery, so it's a little bit thicker. I had found some vintage stationery paper that, you know, doesn't have any print on it or any pictures or anything like that. And coffee dyed some of it. And it's really nice. It's really nice, but it's definitely thicker. I'd like to have both of the 9s showing, so I'm going to just tear that off a little bit more. There. This helps it to just, I don't know, I like it antiqued, and a lot of the things that I do are vintage, so it just helps it to, you know, whatever I'm going to put it in, it helps it to go in that well, you know, kind of blend in with that. I thought I tore that down enough, but I have a little point peeking over. What I thought I would do here is hole punch. And then use a couple of these that we made. And then we could, you know, when we put it in a journal, we can dangle something off of it. Now, where's those? Where are those green ones that we did? These will be pretty. That was easy. And then, do I have anything in here? I think I'm just going to have like my little, I have just like little metals in here. Let's see, I know what we could do. Remember when we made these? Let's put one of those on there. Here's one. Is that too big? Let's put this little one on there. Look at all this glue. Okay. That's fun. Oh, and it has a little bird on it. I like it. Okay, cool. Another one down. We'll have some ready to go in journals. Okay. All right, well, we're almost out of time, but let's try to get one more done. I think this one is going to be this here. And honestly, I feel like the Uhu will work just fine with that. Just need to get it all the way to the corners, so I'll go around the edges twice. Yeah. It's an ear off of something. I didn't see that, but it's still going to be cute. And this you can also write on. Well, there we go. Wonder if I put it upside down. What do you think? It's still wet. That's why it's not doing it as well. Because I just want to get it done. But so it might tear a little bit. Nope, I didn't do it upside down. I can't even believe it. Let's flip this over. And let's put, I've got some other lace here. How about a little bit of this vintage pink? So as we're finishing up, I just want to remind you that we pray blessings over each of you, and we just want you to always know that you're so loved. So today I've gotten out a bunch of stuff. We've used a bunch of different things. I think it goes this way. I think that'll be nice and simple there, and I think we can probably just do it with this. With our art glitter glue. I think it's thin enough it might stick. Oops. And then let's put one of our faux washies, and then we will just call it a video. We've done a lot. We have done a lot today. I mean, well, I feel like I have, just because I got to play with a lot of different things, you know. That's how I feel like I've done a lot, if I've gotten to get a lot of different things out. Okay. This is that faux rice paper that I made. Just check the YouTube for that. Okay, so there's another one done. It's going to look really good inked. Awesome. All right, let's just take a quick peek and get some of this out of the way so you can see. So we finished this one. Fun. Finished this one. May need to adjust that a little bit. I don't know what I did here. I need to adjust that somehow. I might even put a little ditty there. That one, I love that. What do we do on the back here? There we go. And then this one, you can write here. I might put just a little number on that one for kicks. Still have my numbers out from doing my envelope journals, so that looks nice. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for hanging out with me and going through some of my things. If you're wondering, it still smells really good in here from when we did the faux leather. So, all right. Hope everybody has a great rest of the day and you get to do some crafting. We'll talk soon. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.